What's up, everybody? Welcome to Gray Rabbit Finance. I'm your host, Tyler, and today I'm going to be updating the Ichimoku technical analysis for US oil for the months of September to October 2024. Let's hop in. All right, here we are on the monthly, and I just want to take a second to thank you all for liking and subscribing. It really helps me and my family, so it's much appreciated. Thank you, guys. Now, on the monthly chart, we see that price has been supported here on the Senko Span B, right? We're starting to get a Kumo Cloud twist, and we have 2 out of the 3 bearish Ichimoku trend signals. So we have a death cross here, and we have the Chico span below the candles, which is the yellow line. And overall, guys, this is just a ranging market right now. Now, we do have a bullish Kumo Cloud here, but we now have this twist. So this is showing me that right now it's just a neutral market. Now let me turn my drawings on. So right now at this support level is $63.61. Now if we get a close below this level, that's gonna show the potential. That's gonna give us the third bearish trend signal, and so that's gonna show a huge shift in momentum of this market. Now if we can get a close above this $94.99 level, that's going to break us out of this range, and that's going to continue this bull trend up. But until then, guys, this is just a neutral ranging market, and there's going to be a lot of volatility, especially since price has entered inside the Kumo Cloud. This is kind of like an airplane flying through a bunch of clouds. This creates a lot of volatility and a lot of turbulence. So that's how I like to think about it. Now, in terms of these indicators, stochastic looks like we're going to be oversold soon and possibly getting a gold cross. And then here we have the LTI just hovering at the midpoint here, but it looks like this is going to be an N wave back up. So I am still bullish on oil overall, but let's take a look at the weekly chart for more details. Okay, guys, so here on the weekly, I have some GAN fans drawn in. And I just want to say that, overall, this is bearish. Let's clean it up so you can see. So we've got a pretty nice structure on this bearish Kumo Cloud, and we've got the Tenkan-sen and the Kijun-sen, which are the blue and green lines, pointing down, which is bearish. We've got Senko Span A and B also pointing down. So we've got all 5 lines pointing down, and we've got the Chico Span now breaking below the candles. So if this support fails, which we've seen it tested many times. We had 2 tests around this zone, another test here, another test here. So we really need to hold this level, 63.61. Now on this GAN fan, we now are approaching the 8-to-1 angle here, and so a close below this level and below support is going to drop us probably back down to these lower levels. Anywhere from $26 to $33 per barrel for oil, which I don't know if I see that actually happening. I think that the Fed is talking about cutting this month, and I think that the next wave of inflation is going to be quite significant, and I can see that driving up the price of commodities. But also as we approach a recession, historically you have seen oil sell off. So I'm not really sure what to do, but we're going to just need to see what happens with this price level, because this is basically the next thing that could go wrong and cause a bear market. So let's see. We've got a death cross here on the stochastic, and we've also got like a bearish N wave here. And we could be going back down to test this support here on the LTI. So overall, those are not bullish signs for those indicators. So we could retest this support level, which I assume we will. And if we break below, then I think we're going to get further downside on oil. Now, in terms of time cycles, our next turning point in the market should be around March 2025. So we're either going to be breaking to the downside or breaking up out of this resistance between now and March 2025. You can see this kind of this triangle here. Usually when you get to this apex is when price decides which direction to go. It has to make a decision because it's breaking out of this this box, so to speak. So keep that in mind, guys, and just want to move on to some fundamental news. Okay, guys, this was an article I found from goldeagle.com. I'll drop the link in the description box below. The headline reads, Russia to dramatically increase its gold purchases. Why? As the West exploits the dollar-based global financial system to crack down on its perceived enemies, Russia is building its own workarounds, using physical gold and oil. As for gold, it's acquired in Russia, transported to Hong Kong, and then sold. The proceeds from these sales are then deposited into local bank accounts. Now comes another big headline. Per the article screenshotted below, the Russian news agency announced yesterday it will increase its gold purchases from 1.12 billion rubles per day to 8.2 billion rubles per day over the next month, starting tomorrow, Friday. This article was September 6th, 2024, and I'll leave a link of this below. But that's all I wanted to read. But guys, that is a quite significant increase of Russia's gold purchases. And here it says that's an increase of 632% over Russia's recent rate of gold purchases. If you weren't bullish on precious metals and gold before, I don't know what else is going to make you get more bullish than that. This is not a good sign, for the equity markets and the other paper derivative markets. This is a good sign for the precious metal markets. And so, we see that reflected in the charts already. The charts are the closest thing to reality, but here we have another piece of evidence that we've found, and I think it's quite significant. So take a look at this article, guys, and if you want to learn more about trading and how I trade, feel free to join my Discord community. I'll drop a link below. You can get my free trading strategy PDF there. And as always, guys, thank you so much for liking and subscribing, and until next month, peace.